in next slide. Now, on the basis of the velocity time graph, there are three important motion that may be calculated by the velocity time graph, like that. Here, first equation of motion. First equation of motion is equal to v is equal to u plus at, u plus at, or we can also say a is equal to b minus u by t. A very important equation that will be discussed in this slide. Look here. Acceleration, as we know that the algebraic value of the acceleration, the change in velocity by total time taken. That is the definition of acceleration. If the change in velocity divided by time, we get the value of acceleration. Now, by the velocity time graph, here, look here. Here in the object is moving from the initial velocity u here, it is u, and it is v here, and it is the velocity time graph with the time interval t. It is the time interval between the time interval t. Now, what is the change in velocity in the time interval? The change of velocity in time interval is like that. Here, in this time interval, change of velocity is equal to v minus u here in time during the time interval t. So, we can say that here a is equal to ba. Here ba by dA. Here ba by dA. Now, s is equal to cd. ba by dA. S is equal to a is equal to this value and by this value. So, this value may be taken as, it is the velocity BC, BA is taken as, here V is the total velocity here, and we subtract here the change of velocity. Now we get here A is equal to V minus U. Ultimate value, it is this distance is the V minus U. That is the change of velocity, and this is the change in time, that is the time. So V minus, if A is equal to V minus U by T, now we get the value here V is equal to U plus AT. From the expression we can get the V is equal to U plus AT. But we have obtained here A is equal to V minus U by T from the graph. It is the slope. Slope gives the value here, so A is equal to V minus U by T, and we can rewrite that V is equal to U plus AT. That is the first equation from the graph. We can easily find out. Okay. Now, second equation of motion. Second equation of motion also find by the velocity time graph. Like that. Second equation of motion, as we know that second equation of motion, what is that? Second is S is equal to S, the displacement cover is equal to UT. S is equal to UT. S is equal to UT plus half AT square. It is the second equation of motion that is described in this slide. Look here. As you know, S is the displacement. S is the displacement. Now we know that it is the velocity time graph. It is the velocity time graph. It is the velocity time graph. Here velocity is given here. Now we know that it is the velocity time graph, and we also know the area under the velocity time graph. Area under the velocity time graphs gives the value of displacement cover. Now we can find the area of the velocity time graph by the formula two way. In first way we can find the area of a triangles and area of a rectangle here. Look here, we can find easily like that. First to find the area like that here, it is a trapezium. This shape is a trapezium. It is a shape of trapezium, and we know that it is the parallel side and it is the distance between them. If we find the area of the triangle, we can easily find the total displacement cover. Now distance S is equal to, now what is the area of trapezium? The sum of half into the sum of parallel side. It is the sum of parallel side, and distance between that is h. H is represented by time, and OD is represented by U here, and this value is represented by V here, that is V here. Now we can easily find the area of a trapezium under the velocity time graph. Now S is equal to half into V plus U into T. Now we also know by the first equation of motion that V is equal to U plus AT into multiply by T here. Now what would we get here? Half into twice U plus AT. If you multiply T here, we get the value of AT square, and here 2 cancel and get the value of 2 cancel, we get the value of here UT. So we can get S is equal to UT plus half AT square. If you find the area of the trapezium by putting the value here, it is the value of T here, it is the height T, and it is V, it is U, and we can easily get the area. And if you put the value of V here, we get the expression S is equal to UT plus half AT square by the graph. That is the second equation of motion. Okay. Now third equation of motion is also calculated by the velocity time graph like that. If the object is moving in constant acceleration, uniform acceleration, but all this a graphical method is applicable only the object is moving it uniform acceleration. Now look here, third motion is that the distance is equal to distance as a displacement, and the magnitude of displacement is equal to area of trapezium under the velocity time graph. This is the velocity time graph. Now look here. Here, area of trapezium shown in the graph. We can easily find the distance. S is equal to half into like that. Half into OD or B plus OD into H. It is H here. It is T and it is V, as we discussed the last slide, and it is V. Now easily find the area of the trapezium. It is the value of the first of the, it is the parallel side, it is the distance between them. Now put the area value. S is equal to half into V plus U into T. Half plus into V into T. Now we know that the first equation that A is equal to V minus U by T. So we can easily find T is equal to V minus U by A. If we put the value of T here, we get V minus U by A. V minus U by A. Now A, we get the value A here. Here A is represented here V by A. Now twice A here, we get the LCM here. What would be A? Twice A here, twice A like here with twice A, and V plus U into V minus V, get the value V square minus U square twice A. If the twice is transposed to left hand side, we get that twice S is equal to V square minus. Look here, we get the value S is equal to V square minus U square by twice A. If you multiply by twice A both sides, we get the twice AS is equal to V square minus U square. That is the third equation of motion. And we also calculated the third equation of motion by the velocity time graph. So velocity time very useful, very powerful tools to finding the slope of the acceleration, and the third equation of motion that is calculated by the velocity time graph. So the importance of the velocity time graph and the third equation of motion by graphical method that we have discussed. Okay, thank you. Next video we will discuss another things.